Hello everyone. Quick introduction. My name is Rahul. I run a film company called Starving Artist Films. Prior to running this company, I was a sailor on an oil tanker in the Merchant Navy. Now, the one thing that remained constant from my last profession to my new profession is that I have always been a yes man. I've always said yes to new possibilities, new ideas, and doing new stuff, forget profession. I think I've been like that since I was a kid. If there was something new that I could do, I would jump on it. And that has always been like an integral part of me, of always saying yes to new possibilities and new ideas. Now, before we move forward, let me just quickly run you through how I managed to land up skateboarding in Leh this time around and why I'm starting this first vlog with me skateboarding in Leh. So, I was chilling in Goa, and by the way, I live in Goa. So this day my plan was to go and get my longboard customized with my Keep Starving logo on top of it, and that's when I get a call from Shivangini and Rekha. They run this place called the Summer House, and they said let's go to Leh and make a film, and that was it. Before you could say plane, I was inside a plane on my way to Leh, and while I was in the flight I had already decided that I was going to go to Leh and I'm going to take my longboard and go across the Mure Plains.
It's day one, we're out for a shoot.
So the shoot was going really great, and the biggest struggle we had was with food. There was this one point we reached Mure Plains and we didn't have anything to eat, so we had to use whatever resources were available at the dhaba, and we decided to make parathas, which were like high altitude paratha baking happening here. So I was having a blast in Leh. I even managed to get a photograph click with a goat who almost chewed my ear off. Whoa. But that was cool, and I was having a great time anyway, regardless. I was walking around and the only thing that was going through my head at that time was this quote by Nelson Mandela. And the quote goes something like, "There's nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered." So basically it means that when you go back to a place which remains unchanged, it sort of tells you how you have changed as an individual, how you have grown or not grown or whatever. It's like you're seeing a mirror. Day 2, and if you can see, that is the road that I've made good till now. So yeah, Leh is that yardstick for me where I go back and it sort of shows me how I have changed and how I was in the past. Quite honestly, when I think back of my time on the ship, it feels a bit overwhelming. I mean, not all the time, but sometimes it does, because there I was on the bridge working all these navigational equipment, going from one country to the other on an oil tanker, and that was my reality, and there's nothing else that I knew. My goal was to become a captain on the ship, and that was that. At that time, if somebody would have said that, hey Rahul, you know what, you're gonna be a filmmaker soon and you're gonna be living in Goa and you will be doing these workshops where you'll teach people how to make films on the phone and you will be creating some really cool art, I would have honestly said, thank you so much, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Are you on something? Are you paying attention?
Yes. Yeah. So what do you think about my vlogging thing? Do you think I should go ahead with it?
It's a bit weird to keep talking about yourself.
That's the problem. I look at myself and I hear my voice on the camera and I'm like, no. People can't see this.
But you do that, you talk to yourself all the time.
Yeah, everyone talks to themselves all the time.
I mean on this stuff, on the phone.
Yeah, that's me trying to desensitize myself and say, okay, yeah, you look like this, that is fine.
Well, you should use a hands-free. This is such a bad angle.
Because I feel that people's stories are processed thoughts. They're not read off a Hallmark card or taken from a self-help book. They are stories which allow you to bridge that gap between what you want to do and where you are. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to sort of share my processed thoughts and my stories. And if you want to hear more of those, please hit subscribe. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up right here. And I will be posting a video every week. and I'm gonna try and not make it about my daily life and still make it about my daily life and something that probably might, I don't know, be worth pondering about.